So, hello guys, and last session, this is session 5. A recap for the last session, you had an interesting run-up with some, forest creatures. For that, you guys visited the chapel of the Voice of the Sacred Oath, and have seen a ritual being performed by one of the high priests, more like an exorcism. At that time, they also offered you to try and join their cause. Most of you refused, so we'll see what happens with this in the near future. As for the, how can I say it? The rest of the game, you guys have bickered and decided to join a caravan leading towards Faerûn. On the way, you took a job by the Brewers and Alchemists Guild to deliver 2 crates of grapes and berries to the guild in Faerûn. On the way there, somewhere along the lines of the southern part of Arabelle, you ran into a magical forest barricade cast by a forest hag, which you fought, defeated, together with some harpies, and have met a young elven lady. To your eyes, no older than 17-year-old human, and a big armored guy with a huge shield, which is called Lord Yerman Payne, and the girl is Almani. Currently, you're on the road with the caravan towards Faerûn. You are 1 day in. This is the 2nd day of the traveling, and it's gonna be nighttime soon. What do you do?
Is the caravan scheduled for rest through the night, or are we pressing on?
Well, as far as you know, your caravan master, which is Mr. Folkar, or in other names, Sir Wishmore Folkar, he likes to rest during night times.
Yeah,
If I
understand.
remember, we're completing in our journals the shipment and the caravan guard quests.
Yes, shipment and the caravan guard quest, yes.
And where exactly on the map? Which road are we taking? Are we taking the southern
You
road?
are currently... Yeah, you take a summary. You're currently located... You went from here, from Arabelle.
Yeah.
You went to the southern road, and currently you are somewhere along this area, which is south of the lake, Stormere. You're taking that road. You have about 2 more days of travel. A day and a half, more or less.
When was the last time we ate? Do we need to eat and stock up? And...
You usually eat during night times. The last time you camped, you took some rations, so if you have rations, take 1 day of rations off. This is the 2nd day, and you're going to be nighttime soon, so you usually eat during night. If some of you can, munch during daytime, it's also possible. But a single day's ration is enough for you for a whole day. So.
Quick question, are we level 2?
You're currently level 2.
Yeah,
yes.
level 2, yeah.
Okay, just double checking. So, inventory. I do have rations, okay, take 1 off, done.
The
I
better
suppose we
question
just
is,
carry on
does
traveling.
everyone have them?
No, we're
You start with 10 rations, I think?
yeah.
Depends on
Ration.
who
The
you
caravan
are.
also has some stocks of ration. I mean, it is going for a city to a city, and it expects its guards to have some food, but it does store some food for itself as well. So you do have food in the caravan.
How long is this journey actually projected to be?
It's about 3 days, depending on the speed. You're currently on your 2nd day, but the 1st day was kind of halted because of the fight.
Right, so it'll probably take
So
us
you're
about
a
4
bit late.
days.
Yes.
Yeah. You said it was approaching nighttime?
It's approaching nighttime, yes.
Alright.
Is the caravan still traveling?
You're currently still traveling on the road, yes. With you are traveling Almani and Lord Yerman Payne, the big armor dude.
Well, I suppose.
I'll strike up conversation with Barmine.
Alright.
So, how long have you known this Yermund?
Oh, big guy. For about 2 years.
Ah, sweet. Has he protected you well, or do you protect him?
He's a family heirloom.
An heirloom? So is he some kind of object?
Oh no, he's a person.
Okay, so he's a person that's an heirloom, so you own him?
I do not.
Ow. So he's just a person that follows you around that you refer to as an heirloom.
You could say that, yes.
How old is he?
Pain. You thinking with the fingers. And you can see the big armor dude just turning his head very, very slowly while walking forward, looking at you, and raises a single finger.
I'll take 2 guesses at which finger that was.
It's the actual finger, not the middle one. You know, actual finger. Index
Ah.
finger. Not the index, sorry, the name escaped my mind.
Ring?
Yes.
It's not index? Yeah.
So he thinks he's won. Okay. How close am I to the caravan driver?
Well, depending on where you're walking. Almani and the big armor dude are walking kind of behind the caravan.
Okay, well I'm behind. That's all of my actions then.
Anybody else does anything?
No.
No, I'm just going to carry on travelling with the caravan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. About an hour into your travel, it's getting very, very dark now. The caravan master, Sir Wishmore Folkar, stops the caravan, sighs heavily, and points at the nearby kind of crevice in the road where he thinks he's going to park the caravan in. Well, lads, I think it's a really good time to get some rest. Continue in the morning. We need to set up a guard as last night we did.
How did we sort it out last time? Did we ask for volunteers? Did we have draw straws or what?
Last time you were kind of still on the road from Arabelle to here, and you kind of decided on between yourselves who's going to guard when.
Well,
here.
I'll take. Are we all guarding, or are some of us sleeping throughout the night?
I would.
I'm asking the group actually. Or how do we wish to guard this? Are we going to do it in pairs or one
If
person?
you want to be sensible about it, you should have a pair, because then if something happens, there's 2 players that can immediately react to it.
Yes, I agree. The buddy system is good.
Yep.
We shall join the guarding as well.
Question though, this big guy, does he sleep?
Who?
No.
What big guy? Oh right, yeah.
He does not.
So,
He does not. We have our first guard.
If he's okay to do it.
Surely
Do you
you
think
want
he minds since he doesn't sleep?
He readies his shield and sword.
all right. Well, so we just need one person to take turns with him throughout the night. We could each do an hour.
Sure.
You can
Seems
even
sensible.
do 2 hours, because 6 hours is the minimum. But yeah.
Well, I mean, there's 7 of us, so it's just easier to say we sleep for 7 hours.
Would that count as a full night's sleep?
Yes.
Good.
That sounds good then.
Okay, I'll volunteer for first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take
take the
last.
I'll take the 3rd watch.
I'll take 4th.
I look a little bit confused and just sort of let other people decide first.
Tapping it down.
You're
Life
just
much easier.
yeah, make it easier. Declan is 3rd. Hockey was 7th. Oh, but sorry, not hockey. Durban.
Durban.
Right. Which one of you two is going to go 5th or 6th?
I'll go
Okay,
first.
so 4 and a 6th. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's planned. We do that, Master GM.
When do you want me to guard? Almani asks.
From the looks of things, you should go sick. You'll be after Terry.
We got Thorin doing that. He's just kind of AFK.
Yeah.
We have filled all guard slots, so do we want to pull someone out? Is
I
basically
mean,
what's being asked.
She can just take a random.
Or she can sleep.
She can sleep or take a random guard duty.
I mean,
But
if you guard for
someone
an
should
hour, then we get 8 hours
suggest
sleep.
that to this NPC.
Yeah, if she goes 7th or something, and Dervin's last, everybody get 8 hours sleep. Or 7 in the guard hour.
Alright.
Do that then?
You have 7 hours to spend. I'm not going to give it another hour. It's 7 hours.
Yeah.
You still have a schedule to support.
Okay.
Want to be up bright and early and moving.
Yeah, so one person can have a full night's rest, I suppose.
Or you can just guard with me, Armani.
All right.
Well, that's everything sorted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cal, let's take out the first watch. Yours is the more or less easiest because people are still semi-awake and semi-asleep.
That's what I
Gathering a
called
little wood fire and making it making it a nice little comfortable place to camp in. The horses are also tied to the caravan. Food has been brought to them by Sir Wishmore. Slowly the night creeps in. Your watch has ended. Now it's Miria's turn. Do you do anything, Miria?
I just keep watch with Armani.
Right. Did the fourth watch?
Yep.
Oh, did.
Art,
Yeah.
you're the fourth watch. It's pretty deep at night. You have slept towards your watch, or have you not slept?
Yeah, I slept up to my watch.
Slept at your watch. So you're partially kind of just woken up to your watch, and you're gonna go back to sleep again afterwards, just for the morning. So you're
Yeah.
kind of at dead center.
Yeah.
Too bad. Big Lord Yerman Payne is standing uncomfortably right next to you. Doesn't seem to be sitting. He doesn't seem to be moving his head, hands, or anything. No breath is taken out of the armor. He's just complete silent right next to you. I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
It's the ghost that fell asleep.
Right, that's good enough. As you kind of spend your time playing around with the fire, watching around, just doing things to occupy your mind
Yeah.
for about an hour, you hear whispers.
Okay.
The whispers don't seem to be comprehensible. You don't know what they're saying, but you can hear something whispering, and you can't really pinpoint where it is from yet. But it is somewhere around you.
Okay. I'm obviously get a bit nervous. And obviously a bit jumpy, but I don't actually do anything yet.
Right. Please roll a second perception check.
Wonderful.
It's a bit.
Oh dear.
In a horrible sound of creaking noises, Yerman Payne's helmet moves to one of the sides, and it scares you so much that you actually light up your foot on fire.
Okay. I obviously swear, try to start stamping around in the grass. Whispers for Gordon to try, obviously get my foot up, off out of fire. So do you want to roll something for that or not?
A deck save.
One second where I find it.
Core stats.
Ah, yes.
Right, you manage to pull out your leg before it gets any kind of serious injury from the fire. So you're fine, you managed to put the fire off. As you look around, you spot Lord Yorman Payne as his helmet kind of looks at you with his empty eyes, and you can hear a voice from the depths of the helmet saying, "We are not alone."
What do you mean? Do you mean there's somebody else out there?
Something living.
One thing, or do you know if there's many things?
Hear the breath.
A breath. Oh, okay. Do you think we could take it if it attacks, or not? Do we have to wait the others? Do you think?
He moves his head back, staring forward, and keeps silent.
I'll take that as a no then. We won't need to. I sit back down, a lot more nervous than I was before.
Roll a Constitution check.
Constitution save, or
Yes, Constitution save. You fall asleep.
okay.
Terry, since you're the
Yes.
next one supposed to wake up, please roll a Constitution check as well.
Okay.
Save. Terry, you are half-eyed. Wake up. You feel that something is amiss.
I survey the camp and see if anything is kind of out of place.
With a half-shut eye, you look around. You can see the big armored Lord Payne just standing as you left him the evening, and you can see Art kind of lying on the ground by the fire.
I kind of come to quickly, grab my broadsword and approach cautiously.
Please roll a stealth check. You do it well enough. You manage to approach Art. The big armored Lord Payne doesn't seem to be bothered by your movement.
I try to gently wake him, see what's going on.
Art, how do you react?
Jump to and start and what? Did I fall asleep?
I nod.
Damn. Well, I think I had strange ass dream, but if it's your turn to watch, then I guess I'll go back to sleep.
Did anything weird happen?
As I said, I thought I had a strange ass dream, but not really, no.
I shrug and walk up to Yormund.
He doesn't seem to be staring at you, he just keeps staring forward.
Is there anything out there? What's What's the current situation?
With a squeaking noise, he kind of lowers his helmet towards you and says, breath.
I step away from him and I guess look around the camp now that I'm a little bit more awake.
Roll perception.
Do half folks have low light vision?
Yeah, they have dark vision. You can see 60 feet in the dark. Oh, I mean in dim light, which would be night.
Yeah, dim light.
Yay for that.
You survey the camp. You go around. It's a small camp, but just the horses are around there. Everything's fine. You survey around the camp, and you do seem to notice, kind of in the corner of your eye, hot air leaving from one of the bushes.
I try to make it clear that I haven't noticed and walk back to Yormund. And then go back to the bushes with him if he's willing.
He doesn't seem to be moving much.
Okay. Alright, in which case I guess I will approach it cautiously and see what's going on.
You're trying to approach it straight on, from around. How do you do that?
I try and keep stuff in between us from where I think the whatever it is maybe looking at.
All right.
So, which, you know.
Then roll a stealth check. Not a 1.
Oh boy.
You try to stealthily go towards it, but apparently you stepped on a couple of branches. As you step on the branches, you look at what you step in, and then you look back at the bush, and you can see the bush rattling about.
Can I still see the breath, or is it?
You don't notice the breath, but the bush is rattling about. Keeps kind of shaking.
Yeah, I throw my ball and chain at it.
Right, roll an attack.
Oof.
You toss your ball and chain at the bush, completely decimating the bush itself. And as the ball kind of lands on the bush itself, the bush kind of opens, and there's nothing inside it.
Did I see anything move off as soon as I hit the bush, or?
No.
Okay, now getting increasingly worried, I go and wake Deshan.
Right. To wake the Shun. Wow, I don't even know what kind of roll that is. I thought about it in my head, but it doesn't seem to be working
To
the same way.
wake him? Wouldn't it be Constitution, maybe?
Constitution disadvantage is he only slept for 2 hours.
Whatever the DM says.
Alright. I'll say, Terry, you roll sleight of hand as you're trying to wake him up, and
How's he trying to wake him up?
with his hand's kind of shaking him, you know?
You have sleight of hand? Like...
Well, I'm not done on what it
Well,
is.
you know.
Yeah, I'll go with sleight of hand until I
Clumsy
figure
sleight of
something
hand.
better out.
I'm just trying to think of
well, it's not
the
a, it's
orc
not
trying to wake
athletics
you
for
with
sure.
sleight of hand.
You could try animal handling.
I'm being surprisingly sneaky for a massive half-orc
Half-orc,
barbarian.
yeah.
Well,
You could try animal handling, but
Animal handling, wow.
in Deshaun, you need to roll a Constitution save to see if you actually feel it or not.
oh yeah.
Right, you're tied.
Sorry, what was that? I coughed.
Both
I mean,
rolled an
I guess
18.
I can decide to wake up or something.
Yeah, you can decide if you wake up or not. It's your decision.
Yeah, I will wake up. Well, Terry, I'm speaking him to in Orcish when I say, like, my eyes open and I can see who it is. What's happening?
There's something out there. Yeoman says that there is breath. I thought there was something in the bushes, but there wasn't. Can you see if it was something magical?
And Deshaun probably like, sits up and like rubs his eyes or something to get the dust out. And then he turns out and it is probably a question to Gaviel here. Like, is this some kind of a lore thing? Or like Arcana check? Since he wanted me to check for that, like...
If you want to check for magical things, it's Arcana check, but with disadvantage because you slept only for 2 hours. You're very tired.
Okay. Well, I mean, I go... Terry properly shows me the area, right?
Yeah.
You can see a beat-up bush, kind of split in half by something heavy.
Is this where you attacked it?
I tried to find it. I looked glumly at my feet.
Okay, well, I will do the Arcana thing.
Right, roll it with disadvantage.
5.
You cannot sense anything magical.
I cannot sense anything in this area. Unfortunately, I might be a little bit tired.
You both can hear a squeaking sound as metal grinding with metal behind you.
Seeing as Yeoman has moved very little, I'm surprised by this and kind of turn towards the noise.
I keep looking forward to the darkness.
You can see, Terry, you can see Yerman's head is turned to his right side, staring at something. If you can call watching through an empty helmet staring.
Yeah. I tap Deshan. Yeoman has seen something. Look.
Let's go find what it is.
I guess we're gonna try and approach subtly. Just walking straight out.
I mean, do you know what the terrain is like? Do you remember? I'm not too much for the woods and the travel. Do you know a way? Essentially, I'm asking Terry to lead on this role because my character is probably just gonna fucking fall down, make a lot of noise. That's just what I'm going for.
I nod, ready the broadsword, and move off slowly.
Okay, I follow him just to have a second pair of eyes there and moving behind him.
Righty then. I would like you guys to roll. Let's go with investigations.
Sure.
You're trying to investigate something.
I didn't investigate shit.
Wow. I've got a -1 because I have bad intelligence, and wow, okay.
I
Sean,
found myself in the woods.
Sean, you seem to think that you can see a lot of movement. You think that everything other than the tree in front of you is actually coming alive. Every time you turn your head, something in the corner of your eye moves. As for Terry, you notice again a stream of hot air kind of leaving from behind a tree not far from you.